morning, March 14th, Selection Sunday. You've reached America's premier sports handicapping show with experts from coast to coast. Get ready for free winners as you are tuned in to BettorCenter Live. My timing got threw off, man.
Yeah, it sure did. Boy, oh boy, we're going to need a new voiceover guy because our current guy is failing us big time.
Had the video paused, and therefore I fell a couple seconds off.
All right, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. It is BettorCenter Live. It is Sunday morning, March 14th, 2021. And we still have a pedophile for a president.
Face the nation.
There we go. So, yes, meet the press today, your Sunday morning. Good morning, Marcus.
Good morning, Pitts.
I hope you took advantage of our ticket yesterday. I know Gerard, I think he's probably hanging around here, or he'll be here shortly. I know he was on top of that ticket yesterday, so we finally had another winning day in the round robins. So we cash. Yesterday we hit 5 of 7 underdogs, and we boosted. We're back up to 300 now, guys. We got $300 of their money, or somewhat close to that. I really don't have the exact number anymore, guys. We can go through it. There's no doubt about that at any time if we need to, but I'm just trying to open up my history so I can give us an exact number. Yesterday, we hit 2 tickets. We hit the money line ticket. Remember that one, guys? With the Lightning and the Penguins. Told you, easy money on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Easy winner. We lost. Are you kidding me? I didn't even notice fucking whatchamacallit lost last night, huh? Our last fucking ticket. Son of a bitch.
Who?
Who's that?
The Suns. They lost outright?
Yeah.
Them bastards.
Sure did.
That was the 5th team on our 5-teamer. Motherfucker.
That was Tony's pick.
Was that mine? Hey, come on.
Just kidding.
Hey, I don't know about that, man.
I don't know. I think I might have had something to do with that too. I figured they were a good money line.
Well, yeah, you put the bet in, so you got the final decision.
Yeah. I get to punch the ticket, so I get blamed every time.
Every time.
All right, but we hit 5 out of 7 on our round robin. If we would have hit that 6th one, it could have been a nice night. It was still a good day. So we cash out $72.80.
Well, figure that's about as good as the other one. We bet 20 cents on the one we hit for about $300, right? So I mean, if we hit $70 on a nickel, that's basically damn near the same payout, payout percentage or whatever.
Only one thing grows in our hand, boys.
Grows in our hands.
Only one thing will grow in your hand, boys.
Dirt.
So
dead skin.
All right, but you know what? If we were betting big, we would have been down a lot more money too going in.
Right.
Successful.
So, all right. So, what kind of tickets we got today? We got money to play with, boys. Let's play.
Yeah. Hey, let's just.
So I'll start with for you guys. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got the championship games. We might as well just throw. We can throw most of the dogs on there. Why not? They're all playing in the championship game. They've been playing well. I think they all got a chance. So they won't all win probably.
450 over Colgate. Come on.
Colgate's getting a lot of love by the public. They got a shot.
Colgate.
I'll go Loyola, Maryland plus 450. How many dogs we got here? Well, there's not that many. So
5.
I think there's 5.
$1.35. LSU plus 220. Cincinnati plus 700.
That's your good one. Yeah, that's your good one if you hit that one.
And Ohio State plus $2. All 5 underdogs. Is that what we're doing here today?
Yeah, I think that's probably not a bad idea.
All right. You guys have anything you guys want to isolate as a solid winner here today?
Isolate, like.
Well, I mean, is there any games you like? I mean, we're giving anything
Yeah.
or we're just playing around robin?
Oh, no, let's go to my picks. Yeah, yesterday on the show, quick recap, gave out 3 college basketball plays. 2 of them actually won, Grand Canyon and Ohio State, both underdogs, both won straight up. But then we did lose the Western Kentucky. We gave it on the show. They battled into overtime. They came out of the gates, big deficit early, spent almost the entire game recovering from that deficit, took a lead late, lost it, went to overtime, and then were defeated. Their defense was so strong in the second half that North Texas literally scored as many points in overtime as they did in the entire second half. Wow. So that's how strong Western Kentucky played second half, but they were just gassed at the end, and you could kind of tell. So for today, let's take that big underdog. Let's play Cincinnati plus the massive points. Houston, I just don't think they're as sharp as they have been. They got by Memphis yesterday, but it was definitely a struggle. It came down to the bitter end, as a lot of these games have. Even teams with the double-digit leads with 2 or 3 minutes left, it's coming down to where the team is just trying to milk the clock and the lead's getting into that 5-6, 3-4, 2-3. So, I mean, all these games are coming down to the last possession, almost regardless of how much of the working margin is in the last few minutes. It's kind of ridiculous, but that's the way it's been. So, for me, we're going to go with Cincinnati as the play for the show. Big underdog against Houston in the it's not the Metro. What, Conference USA? I guess I believe it. Conference USA title game.
USA.
Used to be that part of the old Metro Conference, man. That's the Charlotte
American
UNC
Athletic Conference.
Yeah, UNC Charlotte used to be. Was it the AAC?
Yeah.
Okay, there's the AAC now. Excuse me, the American Athletic Conference.
All right. How about you, Chum? What have we got in
I got
Marcus Georgetown, the gift yesterday. Yes, we cashed.
They look good.
Our ticket, OSU +6. Morning, Gerard.
Good morning.
We had a pretty good show day yesterday. The plays at BettorCenter were awful.
I know the 2 NBA games I gave out were both winners, Charlotte and the Mavericks. Actually,
Gerard, I know you played that round robin yesterday, buddy.
If anybody played the round robin yesterday, I'm sure they enjoyed the results of that. Especially if they're on a betting app like mine, where the minimum bet is $1. I don't know how much. I was trying to figure out how much it would cost to make that ticket.
Minimum bet $1. So
yes, it can get kind of expensive.
It does. There's no doubt.
It does. When you hit it, like I said, when you hit a couple of them, you get to play for quite a while.
Gerard, we did every underdog today. Every underdog on the money line, 5 teams. We played it 20 cents away. Played $600.
Go Cincinnati. Go Bearcat.
Anyway, I got a couple picks up at BettorCenter for the show. I'll give out that Loyola Maryland +10.5. If one keeps going up and up and up and up, and anything can happen. I don't know a ton about either team, but I'm just gonna. I saw the betting percentage on Colgate was up close to 70%, so we're just gonna do a little fade the public for my show play. Take Loyola Maryland +10.5. It's went from like 9.5, and every half an hour it goes up another half a point. So if you wait a little bit while, you probably get it at 11 yet.
All right.
What is that Jesuit school's nickname? I know every school nickname except this one's just not ringing a bell. Loyola, Maryland, the Jesuit school.
Oh, Loyola, Maryland.
I don't know. That's a good question. What's Colgate's nickname?
Marauders.
Toothpaste. Marauders. Loyola, Maryland's nickname. Greyhound. They're the Greyhounds.
All right, go Greyhound.
Same thing.
All right. I know where it's at, though. So
back in the day, we used to just sit in the office all day long, just trying to one-up each other on the team nicknames. You know?
Well, yeah, that's my – if you can make an NCAA tournament, I like to know your team nickname, the conference you're in, and the location of your school. Sometimes I used to like to know the enrollment of your undergraduate, but I kind of lost track of that.
All right, for those that were paying attention early in the basketball season, I had that college basketball system hit 60% for about 300 games. You guys all witnessed that. And that system comes back into play once the brackets start. But it's not as successful, I will say that, because now you have the better teams of the weaker conferences showing up. So, but for those that don't know the system, it's I'll tell you here, because there's not millions of viewers, but just look for the conference mismatch. Take the David over the Goliath. Take Goliath over David when it comes to conferences. It's as simple as that, guys. All right, so I guess let's roll over into the NBA.
Yeah, NBA last night, I quickly mentioned my devastating best bet loss on the Portland Trail Blazers. I had a -4.5. They end up winning by 4. T-Wolves get a cheap bucket, down 6 with 4 seconds left, kind of looking around at each other like morons, didn't foul. So Portland was able to dribble out the remaining 3.8 seconds, and the final score ended 125-121. Loser. But on the show yesterday, gave out 2. The Charlotte Hornets destroyed their opponent last night, led by 30 in the third quarter. Cosmetically looked a little closer at the end, but it was a total beatdown. And the same with the Dallas Mavericks. They pretty much controlled Denver. Denver, I said yesterday, it was a perfect setup where Denver didn't cover the night before but did win. So they came home and just were flat as fuck and got shit kicked by a team that needed to win in Dallas last night. So for the NBA, with that in mind, let's just go with the Philadelphia 76ers at home today, small favorite against the Spurs. Love the Sixers that got burned, fading them on the road the other day. They won by a massive number, but we're going to try to play the Sixers at home today, and that will be your free play for the BettorCenter.com show. Be sure to check by the BettorCenter.com website for the Bookie Buster plays in both college and the NBA. One for each sport today, guys. Thanks, Lou.
All right. Tony's commercial over. All right. My NBA today, real quick before I hit you, Chumly, is it's pretty obvious. I'll give you a couple guesses again today, guys.
Well, if you're going with the overs, I seen the one you're probably talking about here. I have to look.
The Pelicans over, right?
How do you not play it over? How's that not right? The game of the day? Oh.
I don't bet totals, but other than that, probably no reason. I did bet one total the other day in college basketball and lost. Literally the only total I bet the entire college basketball season. It lost.
So let me ask you a question. Do you like money?
Sure. That's an easy one to answer. Yes, I do like money. Like it. I appreciate it. That might be a kind of a vague term, but I appreciate money.
Play that game over today.
Play that game.
Just like Washington at home again yesterday. They went over with the Bucks again. They go over like 80% of the time at home. I bet every Washington home game over. You win if you do it all season long.
Yep. We're giving away too many secrets here, guys. So Jasmine Warriors should go over here again. Should go over today as well. I like that one over. I don't know how you don't like the Jazz on a short number. They got to bounce back at some point, I would think. That sounds like Eddie J. They got to win today, man.
Okay, they've went under 11 games in a row. Pretty sure Vegas is going to have to let that go, and they're going to go over today.
Yeah, I got to I got to roll with them. I got them on a small play. My Ruby play is what that is, which is my smallest play of the day. But I want to be on it, and I will be. So that's my NBA here today. I do like I know we're on the same thing here, so I'm not going to steal your thunder. So I'll let you roll with your plays there, Chumly.
All right. I want to go back real quick to the NCAA. I give a Rippin kid who plays for the Ohio Bobcats a shout out. He played with my son for all the years in traveling ball and in high school. Ben Vanderplas from Ripon, Wisconsin, and Ohio. They advanced to the NCAA tournament for the first time in a while, so I just want to give them guys a shout out. Now on to the NBA. I gave out a couple winners on the show. I gave out the Knicks over and one other one. Today I got Louie's play written on top here. Utah Jazz, Golden State. I got them scoring quite a few points today. I see that one over 231. And then my other play, I like the Pelicans at home versus the Clippers. I just think they get things going. They got a lot of talent. Like Lou said, this game should go over, and I look for the Pelicans to stay in it, possibly get the upset today. So Jazz over, Pelicans +6 are my two plays for the show.
So what year was that, Sean? You're from up there. I think it was 2011 or 2010. Ohio made the Sweet 16. They lost to the Tar Heels in a 1-point game in the Sweet 16. And the Tar Heels had no point guard that game. That was Ed Cota was the point guard, and he was hurt. So Ohio, I know, made the Sweet 16 last decade, and they actually pushed the Tar Heels to the limit.
211 or 212, something like that.
Yeah. So they have a little bit of history of doing okay once they get there. They've shown a little bit of moxie, I guess is the word.
The kid from Ripon, Ben, you guys might remember Dean Vanderplas, played at Green Bay. They made a run, too, back in the day.
Vanderplas.
And
they all sound the same, those names, man. Those Dutch, German names.
Man.
Well, my best friend, Tom Burgess, I know he's probably not watching, so it doesn't matter. His family is from that Green Bay area, and they're all German, Dutch. You know, everybody's got the Vanderklausen, Dozen.
Training on today, Tony. That's what Marcus really wants to know.
What strain today? Oh,
I got.
We are doing
Marcus.
Nug Taffy.
Nug Taffy.
All
right.
Platinum. That means it's top shelf.
Cereal milk.
Cereal milk.
Right.
I'm smoking some taffy. Probably not good for my lungs.
Yeah, that's why we make edibles. Coconut oil. It's good for you. Coconut oil. That's it.
Sounds like it make me take a shit. Coconut oil.
That's it. Coconut oil. Just infuse it.
Why don't you just eat the coconut?
Well, because you got to infuse the weed in it.
Oh, okay. You know, whenever there's a chemical process like that, these people that do the vaping where it's a liquid in the pen, but somehow it's able to turn into a gas and they exhale smoke. Am I the only one that finds that weird how you turn a liquid into some inhalable smoke somewhere between that pen and your lungs? Am I the only one that goes, man, you're going to have like water, vapor droplets in your lungs? That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, I'm not a vapor. I'm.
Yeah, me either, man. That shit to me looks scary, but.
Yeah, that does. It seems very scary. It all seems scary.
It's like a dark liquid in a pen, and you're sucking that liquid into your lungs. Whoa, wait a second here.
No. The coconut oil, you eat it. You infuse it, and then you eat it. That's
okay.
all.
Well, I know I've seen the guys when they trim the weeds, when they trim the weed up, okay, they have what's called the trimmings, and they cook that shit down in a pot and turn that shit into butter. So it turns into weed butter.
Butter, you use coconut oil. It's better for you. That's all.
Okay, gotcha.
See, all the things we teach you here.
But that's just so they don't waste that weed, dude. They're not wasting any of that weed. They're cooking that shit down to butter, dude. Making like Rice Krispie treats and shit out of it.
That's CBD. All the leaves and all that stuff, that's just CBD.
Right. The good Rice Krispie treats. I'm talking Rice Krispie treats.
All that stuff.
If you forget what they are, they're the kind of Rice Krispie treats that'll have you like drooling down your fucking chest, dude. You'll be like fucking drool. This is fucking weed. Sorry.
All right. Did we do all our NBA?
Yeah, I'm good on the NBA, NHL.
A lot of favorites in the NHL.
I had one game. Oh, I went 2 out of 3 on my 3 team. They always lose. That's why you don't bet chalk parlays. That was a perfect example.
Always. That's why you don't bet them, because you
2 out of 3 yesterday on the
is another man's one man's
junk is another man's treasure.
Something like that.
Something like that. All right. Who do we like today, guys?
Yeah, otherwise there's a bunch of favorites.
Yesterday it was an easy winner yesterday, wasn't it? It wasn't easy.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy.
Yeah, easy is a relative term. I hate using anytime people use the easy adjectives and adverbs, I kind of wince, but I'm a wordsmith. I don't like to use the words always and never. Anytime you write or speak, attempt the best you can to avoid those 2 words, because in 99% of circumstances, always and never. Always and never is never applicable.
Oh.
There you go.
The Islanders and the Devils under 5.5. There was money yesterday. It'll be money again today.
Oh, Marcus, I didn't see that. Marcus said to take a bath in the THC butter. Is that from like the Surgeon General's list of recommended treatments, man? That sounds kind of dangerous to me, but
that is, nothing worse than being too high.
I need to be able to function, dude. Yeah, dude. Trust me. I've gotten some cookies before. I ate too many of the cookies, and it's not a good feeling to be over stoned like that, dude. That's why I'm scared of the edibles after that shit. And it's like you eat one, half an hour later, I ate another one, and then maybe a half hour later, I was working on that third one. About halfway through that third one, it started overwhelming me, almost like a nauseating feeling, almost like I start sweating. It says like, I think I've had enough cookies today. So follow the prescription advice.
You're supposed to eat them and then wait a couple hours and see where you're at.
Yeah, I'm like eating. I'm like, this shit didn't do nothing. Give me a I did. I fucked up, dude. I fucked up.
We're drinking and doing shots, and I give him a little shot of the oil. He goes, that didn't do nothing. Give me more. Give me more. So I give him a second shot. About an hour later, don't you ever fuck.
I can't hold my head up.
All right.
So it's chalk. It is a chalk fest in the NHL.
Yeah. Right.
NHL, like I said, there's
how about I take the Red Wings, dude? The guy has in Detroit a terrible team.
Yeah.
This goaltender they have today actually has a winning record. I mean, how hard is it to have a winning record on a shit team? Kind of like baseball, right?
But is he 1-0?
7-5.
Oh.
I mean, to me, that's
so this is the goalie that wins for him.
So give me Detroit.
Yeah, but I think Greece is in today.
I'm looking at Nedojovic for the Hurricanes, expected against Jay Bernier for Detroit, expected goaltender today.
Huh.
I don't see none of them say confirmed yet. Oh, no, one is confirmed for the Minnesota Wild, Talbot. But no other goaltender right now is listed as confirmed. They're all expected. Which I'm not a huge NHL guy, but I'm assuming at some point they'll lock those guys in.
So if there's a parlay out there, let's I think I have it. Let's open up my hand.
Good, you can do the money line parlay.
All right, the round robin. So now we need to do the money line parlay, and maybe we'll do a secondary.
And that Hutchison guy's scary. He's only 3-2. The Maple Leafs are only 3-2 when this goalkeeper Hutchinson starts, and yet they're minus 240. That's like steep for his level of 60%. 60% comes to minus 150 on the money line. If you take his winning percentage, translate it to a money line, that would be minus 150, and at the current price of minus 240. Now, I'd have to look at the current winning form, and obviously Ottawa's 3 straight losses, 9-20. Doesn't match up well against the Maple Leafs at 19-8, but they did lose their last game to the Winnipeg Jets. And actually, you got to watch some of these apps, they'll put wrong information on it.
These underdogs?
Who do you like?
All right, well, let's roll the NHL underdogs today, too. Let's roll 65. Red Wings plus 210. Devils plus $1.60. Kings plus 200. And the Senators plus 210. A five-teamer.
And you know what I like about that on Sundays? I like it, for one, because today is Sunday. And we're going to have a collection of gamblers needing to get their money back before they have to go pay the bookie. So when you're behind, one of the first things you do is you panic and you look for what is, quote, the easy bet. Now, when I say easy bet, again, it's a relative term. They're looking for something thick on the money line.
Marcus saying it's all over today. Everybody chasing the dog.
You want to call EMS? No, I'm good, man. They must have been talking about me eating the cookies. Man, that was about 3 or 4 years. That was before the shit was legal. Some friend of mine's wife made a batch of the cookies off the butter because they had been trimming plants. I don't think she gauged the dosage in each cookie very well, if you ask me. But
let's look for a moneyline favorite now. Marcus, play all the favorites today.
Free advice.
We're gonna take the
We
Jazz
can't play them all, though.
That's
I
five.
like the Jazz on the NBA. The Heat going to be
5 cents cheaper. That's 5 cents cheaper than the advice from Lucy and the Peanuts, right?
Celtics. They're going to cover.
Celtics.
Win. Celtics will win. Rockets suck. Anything else? No big favorites? Jazz, Celtics.
That's good. That's good. The other.
Man, you asked me for what? Yes, I gave out Eastern Washington. Let's see. I can look again. So you're wanting one that.
Autographs.
Well, I just wanted to find one. Give me a second. It's hard to find these guaranteed winners, man. It is tough. Especially when you don't want to give out minus 1,500 like Vegas Dave, man. I don't want to do that shit. In college, man, if you're going to make me take one of these college ones, I would say Alabama. If you're going to force me, put my arm behind my back and jack me and ask me which one of these college favorites is going to win, I would say Alabama. In the NBA,
I like Boston for sure to win, but
golly, Boston.
Still tough. It's still tough. Boston
on the road on Sunday.
Right.
I tell you what. That's tough. I mean, I like the Jazz and Boston. Why not? Jazz and Boston.
We're your third team.
Jazz, Boston, Alabama.
Because right now, a two-team parlay is it's minus $1.
Put Alabama on there at minus 200 or whatever.
Yeah, that'll be all right. It'll be even money or plus money.
Yeah, it'll be a little plus in, I think.
Just lay $1.50 and win $10.
All right.
So Utah and Boston. Okay.
There we go. Utah. Let's just want a cash. There we go. 16 to win.
You gonna do your NHL one?
All right, Marcus. I like to rub in their face. Who is look him up on his Facebook page. All right. Everybody look up Marcus's Facebook page when you get a chance.
I will look you up after the show, Marcus.
All right, and we're going to start posting pics over at Bettor's chat.
Can we post the link to our show so they can watch us, or is that against the rules over
there? He'll probably let us.
Well, no, he said we can.
Oh, okay.
But,
well, I think that's as important as just laying a pick down. I think we should invite them to tune in daily to the BettorCenter.com live edition. Then they'll get the entertainment value of our informative discussions along with our winning plays. How do you feel about that, Mr. Diamond?
I agree. But I need somebody to load it up in there. I'm over here.
That's what we got Anthony for. Anthony, go do that.
We just need that link when we go live. Isn't there a screen? There's got to be a URL we can just copy and paste somewhere. Click this and you can watch the show. That's the way it needs to be. I mean, got to just be able to drop that link in.
Yeah, but I think we do it from the YouTube area.
Okay.
Send them a YouTube link instead of the Facebook link.
Okay. Well, yeah, whatever link it is, just let me know. Let me know how to figure it out. Maybe I can go figure it out, but just kind of help me. Who do we have on the show, man?
I started a chat over there for me and Tony today, by the way.
Daily, so we can help her out here.
I gave out Cincinnati in college basketball was the play for the show. I gave out the Sixers at home in the NBA and then Detroit Red Wings plus Big Juice in the NHL. And that's my 3 plays for the show today.
All right.
I'll give out my 3. Take Loyola Maryland here shortly, plus 10.5, 11. Take the Pelicans plus 6 and take Dallas minus 125 in the NHL for my show plays. And I did start a chat over at Bettor's chat for me, you, and Louie, for me, you, and Tony over there. I think we both posted a play if you want to go post one.
Yeah, I was planning to, but I guess I got to relog in again. So
right.
All right, and today I have in the NBA, I think you got easy money there with the Pelicans over, with Pelicans and Clippers over. I think Jazz over should be a nice solid play. I like the Sixers a little bit. I like the Jazz a little bit. And then the NHL, the Islanders and the Devils under once again. Hopefully that will cash for us again. So I think that's about all I have for you here today. Anything else before we head out the door, gentlemen?
Just say today's Selection Sunday. The brackets will be announced later this evening. I, for one, first thing I do is write down the matchups as they list them. Then I'm going to go through, make some lines. I'm sure over the next couple of days, I can probably have a little bit of detailed analysis comparison of the 2 teams on pretty much every single game and at least have an opinion, give you a little bit of information, even if I'm not able just to provide you with a straight pick on every single game. Usually I can tell you I take 8 games. That's my typical format, each of the first 2 games. So I usually will bet about half of the games and then one big bet and then kind of stagger them down a little bit. So for sure, this is my favorite time of the year. So I'll be making lines on on all the games, and then trying to make comparisons between the leagues. This is when it gets fun as a handicapper. I enjoy this time of year. So I'm looking forward to another big Selection Sunday, and good luck today, guys, with all your action.
Yeah, we should maybe tomorrow break down one of the brackets. I think Tuesday I'm going to be gone, but Monday.
They call them regions now. I forget even what they had. They had a word for whatever they're calling it now. It's ridiculous.
Right. Maybe we'll pick one tomorrow and break it down a little.
Later, guys. Good luck.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining today. We'll see you again tomorrow. Have a good day today. Marcus, good luck. Gerard, good luck. Morning, George.